It was not until the woman's bought raw stone yielded full green jadeite. The mother-in-law realized in shock. The daughter in the woman's womb was the family's lucky star. Not long ago, following her unborn daughter's inner voice, the woman went to a jadeite raw stone auction to earn money. Unexpectedly, she saw her husband and mother-in-law with a mistress there. The mistress provoked her, asking why she wandered out alone while pregnant. Hearing this, the husband tried to drive her home at once, but the woman said they planned to divorce. She told him not to interfere with her freedom, but the mistress refused to let it go. She mocked the woman for trying to pick up bargains with raw stones. The mother-in-law looked disdainful upon hearing this. She sneered that the woman had no such luck, unlike the mistress, who was carrying a grandson for their family. Besides, their family stocks had been rising recently. She thought it was the grandson's good luck. Little did she know the luck came from the woman's daughter. However, the woman ignored them. She went straight to the auction. Soon, the auction started. The first item was a raw stone worth 800,000 yuan. At that moment, the mistress told the mother-in-law. She had just felt the baby kick. The mother-in-law was overjoyed. She thought it was a sign from their lucky star. She immediately joined the bidding. She bought the raw stone for 1 million yuan. The auction staff cut it on the spot. It yielded decent jadeite. It could be resold for 2 million yuan. Seeing this, the mother-in-law showed off to everyone. She said it was a hint from their lucky star. The husband also promised at once. He would make the jadeite into an ornament for the mistress. The mistress became complacent. She sarcastically mocked the woman. Good luck is predestined. Those pregnant with baby girls can never envy it. The woman was furious, but her unborn daughter comforted her. The mistress only borrowed her luck. Moreover, the jadeite was not very good. The stone they wanted was still ahead. The woman calmed down and continued the auction. She watched as raw stones were sold, but she never bid. The mother-in-law mocked her for not daring to buy. She must have just come to put on a show. The mistress echoed her. Buying raw stones depends on luck. As soon as she finished, the organizer took out a pile of raw stone scraps. The starting price was only 50,000 yuan. Everyone thought the scraps were worthless, so no one bid. But the woman's daughter reminded her there was something good inside. The woman immediately offered 50,000 yuan to buy it. The mistress mocked her for buying scraps. The mother-in-law explained she had stopped the woman's living expenses, so she could only afford such garbage. The woman ignored them, but the mistress refused to let it go. She discussed with the mother-in-law to embarrass the woman. They maliciously bid against her, raising the price to 500,000 yuan. Because the mother-in-law knew the woman only had 500,000 yuan, the woman was furious, but she still trusted her daughter. She directly bid 3 million yuan. She planned to take a loan to pay. Fortunately, the mistress thought 3 million would ruin the woman, so she stopped bidding. But the husband shouted at the woman for being crazy. The woman ignored him. She asked someone to cut the stone on the spot. Only part of the jadeite was cut out with the first cut. Onlookers felt sorry for her. They thought she had lost a lot. The mother-in-law and mistress mocked her for having no luck, yet she insisted on buying raw stones like others. But the woman stayed calm. She told the cutter to make another cut as her daughter instructed. The next second, the whole audience was stunned.